Y'all remember Teen Titans? It was an American-made cartoon about a team of superpowered beings with a shapeshifter, a cyborg, an alien, a demon, and a teenage boy. With the strongest member being the teenage boy. Dude was pulling off the nastiest pieces. What do you even call this move? Let's see here. No cushion, no plan, no thought, just hate. Amen to that. Growing up in an era where Cartoon Network was the holy trinity of channels amongst the other two channels like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon, Teen Titans was one of the standout shows of the generation. Other shows I remember fondly were Shell and Showdown, Billy and Mandy, Ed and Eddie, but something about seeing a group of teenagers saving the world in an episodic nature made me fall in love with the show. Stories of making new friends, late night sessions with the homies, and grieving over loved ones really felt like the show was able to resonate with me in a way other shows were not able to do at the time. Honestly, I could find myself rewatching it and showing my friends and family the greatness this show holds. But that's not why we are here today. No. We are gathered here today because Robin from Teen Titans was nasty. He had no business doing this kind of work in this show. Bro was hitting people so hard his staff disintegrated upon impact right after. Homie was dodging lightning like it's just part of his everyday routine. He even beat his own teammates at the same time when he went rogue against them. Okay, that last one isn't too far-fetched to believe. Batman himself has planned that before against the entire Justice League. Which brings me to the main question of this video. What did Batman do to you? What did he feed you? Hey, how come Starfire couldn't hurt him, but he could? Wow, he flew kind of far. The things you are pulling off in this show is insane. And the way he's kicking around people like cannon fodder is a beautiful thing to think about because it makes me wonder what kind of Batman trained him to. A Batman capable of turning this young boy into a destructive machine that won the Contest of Champions, a contest comprised of a human flamethrower, a wildebeest, and two of his metahuman friends. I feel like you could argue that this show could be titled Robin and Friends, the way it builds up this guy as the most powerful hero out of the group. He always takes center stage for a reason. He is the logical group team leader, and his color stands out just as much, if not more so, than everyone else's does. If there is ever a project involving the writing behind Robin, I would want the person who wrote the show to do it. They just get the hype behind Robin. And trust me, there's been quite a few interpretations already. Here, let me see. Who wrote the Teen Titans cartoon? Yes, here we are. Which one of y'all actually wrote it? Oh, there we go. David Slack. David, you are amazing. I think this iteration of Robin sets the gold standard of what a Robin should be. Someone who on the surface really doesn't look like he could do much when compared to his other friends, but in reality is the biggest threat out of all of them. Those are some big shoes to fill for sure, and those expectations are high since a lot of the other guys on his team are juiced to the brim with godly powers. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I want to see the most disgusting fight scenes known to man with Robin. I want to see this man breaking concrete walls that could rival the amount of buildings the Hulk could break. With every punch and kick, I want to see every fiber of contractile tissue expanding and contracting upon impact. It's kind of crazy how unexplored this Robin is in terms of getting to know his past. In the show, we've only briefly seen the tragic backstory of how his family passed away from a trapeze accident during the last performing night of the Flying Graysons. And there was that one scene where Slade says that he could be like a father to him, but Robin pauses for a moment and then says he already has a father, with the camera panning up, and we hear and briefly see bats flying out of the building to imply that he is in fact talking about Batman. This layer of mystery surrounded by him makes him feel more like a legend than he is an actual person, and I love it. Honestly, Slade analyzing him and watching him beat up dudes through recordings gives off this sense of terror when you look at things in his perspective. It's like found footage horror. This teenager is destroying these dudes left and right. It makes you feel like this is someone you only hear about in nightmares, someone like the Boogeyman, and to be honest, as it should be. That's pretty cool. So in conclusion, what was the point of this video? Honestly, I don't know. I guess Robin is underrated and we still need a Dick Grayson movie. Thanks for listening.